Okay, listen, guys, I've been studying this for a little bit now, right? And I want to show you some things here. I've divided the queues up into the dispatch lot. And the dispatch lot is like the reserve forces of the queue, right? At least for black. Let me show you X, right? Here's X, right? And X, as you can see, hang on a second. Yeah, hang on. Okay, that's X. And as you can see with X, 1, 2, 3, I mean, it's like, I'm not sure what the limit is set for X, right? But all of these cars displayed here are, that are in the terminal dispatch queue. They are available for dispatch up through here, right? That's what they are. And when these cars are exhausted, then they will take from the dispatch lot. Um, the dispatch lot. Now, as far as the black cars, right? Let's take a look, right? Hang on. Okay, as far as the black cars here, there's only 8 cars displayed, unlike the Uber X. Their limit is set at 8 cars. Now, why are these cars being displayed down here in the lot, right? And not over here in the terminal, since they're in the terminal dispatch queue. What happened is these cars dropped off most recently at the airport, and they were supposed to go around the lot. I mean, they're supposed to go around the circle here, right? And just like I said, just go around. And if you see, a lot of people don't know this about JFK, maybe some new people and stuff out there, but all of these terminals connect. Just look at it. It's a huge circle, and you just got to follow the signs and go around and know what's going on. But this circle is especially infamous. The JFK Terminal 4. JFK Terminal 4 is in the center of everything, and this is where I see more cars being dropped off. So these guys, they dropped off and they didn't get anything. Maybe they didn't hear about the instant pings or whatever, and they decided just to head for the lot, right? But they're still in the terminal dispatch queue, right? But now once they're in the lot, they get assigned a number and they're in the dispatch lot queue. So these guys are mistaken. I think, I posted earlier what you're supposed to do when you drop off at JFK Airport. You are supposed to circulate around the terminals. You circulate around terminals. Look, this is like a track here, right? And if you know this airport, you can get around this entire, look, this flips right over, right? And you can get around this entire thing and circulate. But if you don't know it, I mean, just go to Terminal 4 and circulate around Terminal 4. But just after you drop off, what you do not do is return to the dispatch lot. You circulate around here. Circulate around here until you get a ping. That's what I suggest you do. It looks like these guys probably got tired and they went down here into the lot. They think this is what I should do, is after I drop off here, I should go down and wait in the dispatch lot. And I think that's probably the wrong way. Now, keep in mind, everything that I say here, this is an educational guess. I've tried to re-engineer the entire situation here for you. And I think I'm right. This is based upon personal experience, based on a lot of observation of what other people have told me. So look, the moral of the story, if you drop off at any of these airports, you now become part of the dispatch queue, right? But if you when you drop off, right? Let's say you drop off here at Terminal 4. Here's what I want you to do. There's an area over here where you can pull over real quick, right? Make sure no one's looking, no cops or anything, because you can get a ticket still if you're not in a legal parking space when you do this. You get on the passenger app and you search for your car. Is your car showing? If your car is showing, you are in the terminal dispatch queue. You're in the terminal dispatch queue, and you're supposed to circulate around, just like this guy's doing right here. This guy's doing right here. That's what you do, right? Let's see if he disappears, right? I bet he will disappear by the time he reaches over here. Let's see. I might be wrong, but let's see. All right, let's see if I'm right here. And notice this. Remember I said about Islamic centers? Terminal 4 is where the JFK International Islamic Center is. So I've been amazed at how around these Islamic centers you always get pings, right? It's uncanny. And this is where I've been seeing the cars just disappear. Now he's stopped here. He's stalled out. He's probably in a pocket because this guy's a sophisticated driver here. He knows about this Terminal 4 area. He knows about the instant pings, right? The guys in the slot down here don't know, right? They don't know. Oh, here's another guy that just appeared here around the baggage claims. And I think that's not a coincidence, right? I don't think that's a coincidence. I think someone knows how to get into this lot, into this queue. They might even be having their buddy request them. Because that's the only obvious way here. Here, there's like a guy over here. This guy's floating around, right? So, and something's weird about that. You might be using some kind of fake GPS thing as you see the thing flip around. Some of you are familiar with that, right? And here, let's count exactly how many cars are here. 1, 2, okay, there's 4 here. There's another 3 there. 4, 7, 8. So there's 9, 10, 11. And you know there's more than 11 cars at the JFK airport. These 11 cars are the batters up there getting ready to get dispatched, right? Since these guys are in a lot down here, they're now under the queue system, but they're filling up a slot in the terminal dispatch queue. And once it reaches a certain number, so this is why when you drop off, sometimes you don't get in, but if you drop off, you look at your passenger dispatch, and this is for black, by the way. You look at the passenger application to see if they see you. If you can see yourself, you're now in this terminal dispatch queue, and I think this is how it's set up. Let's see how these guys are doing. Right? See, now watch. This guy's circulating back through Terminal 4. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. He's heading down to the lot. This guy is heading back. These 2 guys know what's going on. So this guy's set up over here. He's taking his chances over at Terminal 7. I'm not sure if this area is an open part of the airport. So, there's some parts of the airport, some parts up here that are not open terminals. And you could sit in front of those areas without anyone paying attention. Okay, so now he's circulating back. Right, he's circulating back, and I think that's, like I said, if he does it right, if he goes back through again, you might have to do this a couple times, because the thing is someone has to be requesting black, and that that doesn't happen at this airport all the time, right? And it usually happens with California flights, Los Angeles and San Francisco. So maybe you should, if you have a printer, print up when are the Los Angeles and San Francisco flights going out here, so you have some kind of reference, right? Now, that's this. I don't want to, keep going forever on that. So let's look at EWR, right? Newark Airport, so I can, show you some kind of context. There's no limit. There is no limit for X cars in the terminal dispatch queue. There's no limit. But now there's a limit for black, because and I know, we all know, if I went to Newark Airport there and I counted how many black cars are there, there's going to be 50 or more. Maybe upwards of 100 there, because it's always cramped. And I always see cars there all the time, sometimes parked over on the shoulder and stuff like that. But here, 1, 2, right? You got 2 cars, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a maximum number that are in that terminal dispatch queue. And those guys probably had just dropped off, So, but if you look, there's no other cars here displaying at this airport. Right, there's no other cars displaying, and I know right here, there's probably a couple black cars parked right here. They're parked over there. They're parked over at 7-Eleven and the Cell Lot. They're all over the place here at this airport, but it's only displaying 8 because these are the only 8 up for dispatch. Everyone else is reserved, and this terminal dispatch queue will get filled up until maybe 11 o'clock at night. Right, it'll keep getting filled with the drop-offs. So that's it, guys. And I wanted to explain to you. Let's look at let's swing over to LaGuardia to see LaGuardia is a little bit risky. You got the Port Authority police. out looking for you, saying no cruising and stuff like that. They might ticket you if they see you. Let's see, with Uber Black, it looks like these guys, right? Notice 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, the limit is set at 9 at this airport, at LaGuardia Airport. And so these guys thought they were doing the right thing by coming back here to the marina lot. And they're not. They're not doing the right thing. They should be outside of the lot, because once they're in the lot, right, they can't get dispatched. Like these guys can. These guys can get dispatched, right? And look at how what this guy did. He went over here instead, outside of that protected area. So, if you go over here on one of the side streets here, right, you're still kind of outside of the terminal right after drop off. And what I want you to do, like I said, again, look at the passenger app to make sure you're showing. If you're not showing, you have to go to the dispatch lot, because you're not going to get anything if you're not showing. So just make sure you are showing on the map. There is one way I heard of where, putting a tablet into airplane mode and back and forth again, and then you suddenly show up. That might be a way to get into it. I don't know. Actually, I tried it and I couldn't replicate it. I couldn't replicate the results using the airplane mode, or turning it on and off, going online, offline, and stuff. I tried it out and I couldn't get it to work. So that's my my video on this.